What's up, guys? It's Bash. Gonna do my first cooking video for the Manly Men Cook with Cast Iron channel. And I'll put this on Facebook if I figure out how to. I'm not great at that stuff. So, before I get started, I want to talk about how I want to do this. And it may change over time, but we'll see for now. The goal is I'm basically going to do the cooking. Exact amounts and ingredients I'll actually put in the description below the video, rather than going through and saying, you know, a teaspoon or a tablespoon or whatever of cayenne powder or garlic. I can just say garlic, cayenne powder, you know, just keeping it simple. And for the exact amounts so that you can write them down or whatever, you know, I'll put in the description below. And hopefully that's how that'll work out the best. I'm going to make barbecue sauce today. Something really simple, you know, and I know it's super simple to go ahead and buy a bottle of barbecue sauce, but it's never as good as homemade. Just never. And it's cheaper to make it homemade. So, something simple. We all love barbecue sauce. I have my little recipe card here, thanks to my wife, because she's, you know, got the handwriting. If I wrote that, no one would be able to read it, including myself. So, pretty simple ingredient list here. To start off with some brown sugar, garlic powder, cayenne or chipotle, whichever you have. This is chipotle. Right. Just a pinch of salt. Fine sea salt, preferably. And mix those things together. And brown sugar is kind of hard to mix, but it's not overly complicated. Won't matter if you get it perfect in there at this point, because when you're mixing it with the wet ingredients, it'll all get mixed in there anyway. A brand new thing of white vinegar. Now my wife is smiling because we were at the store yesterday buying vinegar. And I said, we don't have any. We don't have any at home. Yes, we do. Husbands, listen to your wives. Sometimes. Right into the cast iron. I know this is blasphemy. Wet ingredients in the cast iron. But you can do it. I have faith in you. And apple cider vinegar. This helps make it sweet. Maple. This is a maple barbecue sauce. It's great for chicken. Really awesome for chicken. Oh, I've got enough.
Yay!
Just enough.
Told you.
Right in there. I am not picky about my brand of molasses. Molasses is molasses is molasses. So, whatever brand of molasses you want to use. Just so I don't have to deal with that. I'm not a patient guy. Now, that's the secret ingredient right there. A little bit of bourbon. I happen to have some maple bourbon, so just use your instinct on that. I actually put that on the heat now. Just clean this. Totally a pain in the ass. That one lights. Cut! Okay, I got it lit. That'll happen sometimes. I would take a 12-ounce can of tomato paste. I'm not overly picky, again, about brands and stuff. Try to get as much of that in there as I can. But your tomato paste kind of makes everything come together. And this is just one of the many styles of barbecue sauce, too. Like, you know, it's one that works for me. Goes really good on chicken. Try to get all of that out of there. It's a fairly empty can. Right? All right. Grab your whisk. And I don't know how well you can see that, but that comes in together, blends up together pretty easily. And you don't want a whole lot of heat. I'm going to turn that down, actually. I'm just going to use my other cast iron as a spoon rest for right now. Take your dry ingredients, add it right in. I like a whisk because it makes it a little more evenly distributed right away. But you can use a spoon. I've used a fork. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to let that simmer for a little while. So that's really, barbecue sauce is really that simple. I'm going to let that simmer for just a little while, let it thicken it up to, you know, the desired consistency. If you've had barbecue sauce, you know what the desired consistency is. You know, it's going to be a little different for everybody, but it's that simple, and I'm making it today so I can use it tomorrow. It's always better. It's going to be good if you can make it, if you make it on the same day that you use it, but it's always better if you let it sit overnight in the fridge. You know, once it's cooled down, I'll put it in a jar and I'll put that in the fridge overnight, and that lets all the different ingredients in there kind of work in together. I mean, it's kind of like a tea bag steeping in hot water. You know, the longer it's in there, the better it'll taste up until a certain point, I guess. But, you know, it's really that simple. Barbecue sauce is really freaking simple. So I will actually go ahead and call that good. I don't think you need to see me pouring that into a jar or standing over here and stirring it to make sure it doesn't burn. Pay attention to it. It will burn. There's sugar in it. It'll caramelize and get sticky if you don't keep it moving now and then. So until next time, I don't know. I need a cool outro. Catch you next time.